Spokesperson Report 521st. Let us crush down the imperialist aggressive maneuvers through the world people's struggle against imperialism and for independence. First, the USA, Japan, South Korea summit will be held on May 21st. It comes 6 months after the trilateral summit in Phnom Penh, Cambodia last November. According to a senior U.S. administration official, economy and security, expansion of military exercises, response to North Korea will be the main topic of the discussion. Specifically, strengthening the cohesion of semiconductor supply chains, expanding and strengthening the U.S., Japan, South Korea trilateral military exercises as aggressive maneuvers against North Korea, and sharing information targeting North Korea's nuclear weapons and missiles will be discussed. This shows that the essence of this trilateral summit is to plan aggressive nuclear war and to provoke wars in North-South Korea and Taiwan. Second, the G7 summit itself serves the nuclear war scheme. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida stated that he wants to propose the message of rejection of any unilateral attempt to change the status quo by force. According to Japanese media, a draft statement on the situation in Ukraine states that the G7 will remain united in imposing sanctions and other economic measures to further weaken Moscow's ability to conduct illegal aggression. The thoughtless remark rejects change of the status quo, is tactic to provoke the war in Taiwan by denying the One China principle, interfering in the internal affairs of China, and thus intensifying the conflict between China and Taiwan. The aggressive maneuvers against Russia, which gloss over the essence of war in Ukraine, clearly aim to prolong the war. Third, those who are destroying the peace in East Asia are the aggressive forces of US, Japan, South Korea. Nimble Titan, a multinational joint military exercise, which will be deployed in the time for the G7 summit period, demonstrate that it is the nuclear war exercises and nuclear war plans which are actually provoking nuclear war. The G7 summit and the US, Japan, South Korea summit, following Yoon Suk-yeol's visit to Japan and South Korea-Japan summit in March, the anti-Chinese meeting between Taiwan's president and the U.S. House Speaker, and the Washington Declaration by Biden and Yoon Suk-yeol in April, and Kishida's visit to South Korea and South Korea-Japan summit in May, indicate that the collusion between the aggressive imperialist forces and strengthening of the trilateral military alliance will lead to a nuclear war on the Korean Peninsula and in East Asia. The only way to overcome the crisis of imminent nuclear war is to keep up the anti-imperialist struggle. The people of South Korea and the world who aim for independence and peace will be awakened and must resolutely rise in the anti-imperialist independence struggle to crush the aggressive imperialist maneuvers and eradicate aggressive forces. May 19th, 2023, in front of the U.S. Embassy in Seoul. Spokesperson Officer, People's Democratic Party.